Hey everybody, welcome to the Splendid Thoughts. I also think I've used the word Splendid Day. Creativity to Go kit. I'm so excited about these projects, you guys. This bundle is just so beautiful. I really love it. And I am hoping that you guys are going to really love these projects. They're really gorgeous, if I can just say. And you are going to need, of course, the stamp set, the coordinating dies, and then your packet has all the goodies in it. So this one is kind of jam-packed this month. We've got, well, and you can pull everything out. We've got, I think... Let's see. This didn't come out right. I think that piece goes with that piece. So you've got in your packet a whole bunch of stuff. You've got a package of trinkets, a roll of the soft seafoam ribbon, which I just cannot get enough of, a package of adhesive backed sequins, which are kind of fun. Then the top layer is actually quite a bit of scraps. So everything from this white piece, there's a bunch of scrap pieces in different colors. There's a piece of vellum, and then our first card is actually this one right here with the Calypso coral. So keep all these pieces handy. This punched piece, like I said, we're going to use here in just a little bit. And then you've also got at the bottom of our packet, you've got some DSP. Now there's kind of some random pieces on the back. They actually go with the cards and envelopes. So we've got a quarter pack of the gorgeous DSP. And then we also have a half a pack of the soft seafoam and pool party cards and envelopes. These were a celebration choice. They sold out early, but I had gotten some for this class, and you will, of course, have those in your packet. Now, to make our cards, we're going to need to refer back to those packet items here. Yeah, so it's going to be great. Okay, here we go. So our first card, we're going to need a little designer series paper from our packet. Sorry, that's what I was kind of trying to say. And we're going to use this first piece that looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to start with this right here. And I'm going to start by folding my Calypso Coral card base. Now these cards are, this first one has, I guess, probably the least amount of difference between the two, but the rest of them will vary pretty well. I don't know. Words are just coming out of my mouth. Oh, goodness. Oh, and then you also have a punch. Okay, I think my punches must have fallen out of my packet. But so on this first card, we've got a couple versions, and I love this card. I also have another one to show you with some different colors. I think this card you could do with any of the papers in the pack, which makes it just such a versatile card. I gotta clean my stamp really quick so I can do this one. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some Calypso Coral ink, and I'm just gonna ink this up and stamp this on here like so. Okay, and then I'm gonna ink up the detail. Now, one of the things about this stamp set are the images do not line up, which some people really like and some people really don't like, but it's kind of a nice look, in my opinion, for your stamping. So I'm just going to take and stamp off that first layer of ink, and then I'm going to stamp it right on here. Note that it will not line up. There's no way to make it line up, and that is by design. But I love the look of this. It's just so pretty. So we're going to take that and adhere it to our card base. Our layer of petal pink. By the way, I tried doing this layer as petal pink instead of the stamped off Calypso coral, and it did not look good. So at first I was really nervous because I didn't think it was going to look good. But then when I just did the stamped off Calypso coral, it looked really nice. So there you go. Okay, so we've got that, and then we're going to attach this to our card. Now, we need to cut a piece of our DSP to be 1 inch by 4 1/4 inches. So I'm going to grab my piece, and I love the metallic side of this. So actually I'm going to go to 4 inches. Sorry, if I said 4 1/4, I was wrong. By the way, all the correct measurements are for sure in your PDF. Okay, so I'm going to cut 2 of these because I need one for each card. Okay, so 1 inch by 4 inches. And then I'm going to take and adhere this directly to my card, kind of like that. So it's overlapping a little bit. And then I've punched this with this new label punch. This is in the annual catalog. And I'm just going to ink up my words that say much love in your new life together. Aww. So this is a really wonderful wedding card or stamp set, card, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up onto my card like so. And like I said, it's just such a pretty card. You could do this in a variety of colors, each, you know, matching the different papers in this set of DSP, which, by the way, are just stunning. Okay, so there's the first card. Now the second card is going to be similar yet different. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to die cut pretty much. You could die cut any of the shapes out of here. I'm going to take kind of this larger piece, and I'm going to die cut that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is our die cut piece, and I am going to adhere that right over the top of our panel, like so. And then I'm going to take and use this outline image and just kind of go down the side a little bit with that pattern, which I always think that's a nice look. You could do it on the inside too if you wanted. And then I'm going to attach this piece just like before. And we're going to add our leaf. Now, notice this piece stuck in here when I die cut it, and I like it. I'm here for it. So what I'm going to do is actually attach it to my card, and I'm going to use a glue dot kind of across that, you know, area between the two sections. And then I'll do another glue dot down here. Now we're going to cover up some of this with our DSP. Okay, so there we go. And that looks really pretty. And then last but not least, well, not last but not least, I'm going to put my DSP across here, just like we did before. And I like to have a little bit of the stem sticking out as far as lining things up. I just think that looks nice. We can stamp the same sentiment or a different one. It's really up to you. I think I'll stick with the same one because it fits really nicely on this piece here. Okay. And we'll pop this up over the top. I was looking for my dimensionals. They're right next to me. Okay, and then I can't decide if I like the trinket or not, so we're going to try it, and then you can tell me what you think. So I've got an open pack of trinkets. I'm going to stick one of these trinkets coming out the bottom. Yep, I like it. It's kind of funny. I sort of go back and forth on these trinkets. Sometimes I really love them, and then other times I'm like, I don't know. But I think that works. So there are our two options for our first card. Oh, and then this is based off of this card, which I received in a card swap, and I loved it. So this is Pear Pizzazz and Soft Seafoam. And this, by the way, will be in the extra ideas in your instructions too in the PDF.